It's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. But today it's going to be something a little bit different. I have a special guest with me today. So somebody very special to me anyway. Who is this?
Sarah. I'm Baby Yoda. Or Grogu, sorry.
Grogu? I like Baby Yoda better.
I do like Baby Yoda better.
So we got a special visit from the one and only Sarah.
Also Zarevna.
Yes. Originally, why did we call that channel Zarevna?
Well, I don't know. I just didn't want to say my name.
Yeah, you never wanted to say your name, so I came up with Zarevna. So I'm actually the one that's responsible for that.
I think Zarevna's really cool.
You know what that stood for?
The daughter of Zar.
Yeah.
Which is so fitting.
Yeah. And for a while, you were the highest search result on Zarevna, but now the stupid cartoon Zarevna.
There's a cartoon?
Yeah, a Russian cartoon.
Hmm.
So, yeah, so you're doing things on your YouTube channel, but you also grew up here in a house that had a few Lego sets.
Just a few.
So do you mind talking about that as we today?
No, because I loved it.
I don't want to embarrass you.
You're embarrassing me.
So, let's see, where can we start? So, what was it that you liked to do coming down here? Because, you know, a lot of times I was either asleep or at work. So what did you and your brother do? What's a typical day? Like if y'all came down I know you didn't come to the basement every day.
Well, if after school or like on school break, I actually remember we would play the Star Wars Lego upstairs on the computer. We'd play the computer and then we would come down here and we had our own little table and we had our own little family, like little Lego family. So I had my table and I had my little cubby or like drawer with all my Lego.
Yeah.
And we had our little houses. We played the Lego City. Because that's when you had, like, the Lego City.
Now, it was on the table. Yes. So there were, you know, I just remembered. So the table, like, they had these little white tables. And the table would cover the little drawers, the rollout things.
You used doors.
Yes.
You used doors.
Those were doors from the old house.
I remember that. You had doors. Because I remember where the doorknob was.
Yeah.
That's what we used, right?
Yes, that's
exactly my table, right?
That was your table. Yeah. So you had a door, Jacob had a door, and then there was some that I had a little higher level. That's where the city was. So the city was still at a level where y'all could reach it as kids.
What happened to those doors?
I threw them away finally. So now we're building.
My table's gone.
Yeah, your original building table is gone, and all your builds.
I wonder what was the last. You know when you think of like the last day you did something.
Yeah.
And I was like, what was the last day, like, I came downstairs to play, and then, like, that was the last day, and I just didn't know it.
Yeah, it's like thinking of things like the last time I held y'all.
Yeah.
Is like, eventually you get too old to hold. It's like, when
be
was
carried.
Yeah.
I always wonder that. The last time I did something.
Yes, I don't know. You mean your brother still comes down here and builds stuff. I don't think he doesn't do the play acting like y'all did. That's the thing I think I enjoyed the most. Y'all, I could hear y'all talking. I come down here and I hear y'all talking out your stories. So what's a typical story that you had going on?
Oh, I had my little family. I had my little character. And she lived in an apartment.
Did she have a name? Do you remember her name? Did you give her a name?
No, but I remember I made her have like a family, so I remember her daughter because I remember it was like a name I was obsessed with. It was named my American Girl doll, Elizabeth Amelia, and I always remember that. I was obsessed with that name. It's on my American Girl doll box or somewhere.
Okay,
I wrote down her name.
Yeah, we still got that.
So I made my character like live in an apartment and then get married and have a house, and then like they had a little family, and then Jacob had his character have a little family. I even remember which house he used. I saw it on the shelf over there. It was a tan one with a black roof.
Oh, so that
was his house. My house was like the beach house.
Okay.
Or something like that. I remember it had like the window, the two glass like windows, and you could
was it kind of bluish color?
No, it was like red.
Was it white and red?
I wish I could see those houses again.
We'll have to look through.
I would know what it was if I saw it.
So I've taken
but it had
apart
like a triangle. roof.
Okay.
And I think you could lift up the roof. Does that sound right?
Yeah, most of them you could. Jacob's you could.
Yeah.
His wasn't designed with
and mine
an
had
interior.
I remember mine had 2 levels. His looked like it had 2 levels on the outside, but it didn't. Mine actually you could, because I remember I like decorated it.
Yeah, his was the townhouse, but I can't remember.
I also remember being really bad at building Lego sets because I would always mess up.
Oh yeah, I did too.
I would always mess up. Every single time I built a Lego set, I would mess it up. And I couldn't find a piece, and I'd get mad. I feel like you'd always find the pieces for me.
It's okay. That happens to a lot of people. So there was a video I did years ago, and I had gotten this complaint about my grooming, and somebody said something about my hands, because I used to film the videos behind the camera, and they said something, why don't you groom your hands? I'm like, what guy grooms his hands? I mean, it wasn't like I had like inch-long fingernails or anything. It's like, what am I supposed to...
You have normal man hands.
Yeah, so one thing is I have hair on my hands. So we did a video where I'm doing the review, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting complaints about my grooming. So then off camera, I run the razor. You hear the razor.
I remember this.
And then what?
We used my hands?
Yes. And so she was like the hand model, and I was saying what to do, but you wouldn't know what I was pointing at.
I remember that.
And I was like, the other one.
I hope they like the...
Yeah, so that was her hands and my voice. And then, even before that, I always like to talk about this, even though it doesn't relate to Lego. The first video I ever did was GeoTracks. And there was this GeoTrack set that had this house that was on the top. Yeah, the snow-capped mountain at the top. And y'all used to love taking the trains up there and stopping in front of
Mr. Cord's house.
Yeah, whatever that means.
I bet you those GeoTracks seemed like so big. Like I bet they would seem so small.
Yeah, like if it was on
right
the
now, like
yes,
it felt like this massive hill.
So proportionately, like now it would probably come up like above your knee, but then it was coming up like to your chin. So yeah, it probably seemed like a giant house.
The GeoTracks are fun.
I still have those.
Oh, we should get those out one day. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, I bet those seemed like so big then. Yeah. I don't know what it would be like now.
And maybe these houses, like, that wasn't the house over there, was it? No, that's one of the houses.
Yeah, that was.
That is the house?
That is the house.
Hold on a minute.
I said it had the window pane, or whatever you call it. It had a garage and it had a whole balcony. Did you take all the stuff out of it?
When we were taking everything apart.
Aww.
So this is the house.
This is the house.
Okay.
I love the doors right by it.
Let's see if we can get it out. Uh-oh. You sure this is it?
Yeah, I'm positive. But I mean, I probably took out the stuff I had inside of it.
I think I took it out. I'm sorry.
Well, that is not part of it, is it? There's no way this is part of it.
No, it's not.
What would this have been?
So this, man.
And then my little kitchen. That's so cool. I'm pretty sure this was not part of it.
Let me get the camera over here. So this is the one. This is
literally the one. Okay. I remember because I had like the little kid have their room right there.
Okay, so there are a few details.
I decorated it all. I'm pretty sure that was not part of the set.
No, that's not part of the set.
Yeah, but I had like different stuff in here, obviously.
I think I took a lot of it out when I moved it over here, or Jacob might have.
And the fireplace. And I love the outside. And this, I love this so much in the garage. And then it.
Oh, you remember the doorbell? I didn't even remember it.
I even had a dog. There's a brown dog.
Uh-huh.
I pretended it was like a German Shepherd.
Oh, because you love German Shepherds.
I do.
Let's
like
look
German
at it.
Shepherds.
Show that again where that opens up.
Oh, yeah.
So that was... Wow.
See? This was my house. How old is this set?
I want to say... It's not really terribly that old. Maybe 2009?
I mean, that's 11 years.
Oh, okay.
It? I mean, that's not old, but I'm just...
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool. The door. I remember the doors. I guess
the double doors.
right here.
The patio doors there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Where's the front? Is that the?
This is the front. This is the
front.
door. Remember the door?
Okay.
But I had a lot more flowers. I do remember that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is
missing some pieces.
And like I said, a lot of stuff is. We got to rebuild the city.
Yeah.
So I got to remember.
You have to put this house.
Okay. So I got to find all the missing parts to it.
That's so cool.
Somebody needs to come down here and clean. So you
offered. I'd love to organize.
One thing for sure is you've always been very clean and neat. And your section, your table would be organized. Jesse Jacobs would be stuff everywhere. And that's creative, though. That's how the Jurassic Park ended up getting taken apart.
I did that, or
no, I did. I took it apart, but he never played any. Yeah. Once he got it built, and then stuff just started piling up.
He's always so creative, though. Like, I was not creative like him. Like, I could build sets that were already built, but I wasn't really good at.
And you were good at storytelling.
Yeah.
You make up your stories.
My stop motion. I did one. You should find that.
Okay.
I do remember that.
Yes, it's
terrible.
Very out of focus. I got. When you have two kids and you give them a camera, you don't know what you're going to come up with. So some of them, we didn't have that good a camera, so some of the videos were out of focus. But I seem to remember you taking pictures in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. I took pictures of everything. I remember I took pictures of the whole house, the closet, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Myself. Embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, one thing you did, or I'm going to talk about some embarrassing things here that I got you here. So we're going to talk about the vent in the bathroom.
What vent?
Yeah, so I one day discovered that our air vent for the HVAC in the bathroom, no air was coming out of it. I'm like, well, the vent's broke. Something's wrong with it. And I open it up and stick my hand down in there, and what do I find but a mound of Barbie hair and iron supplement pills.
Vitamins, yeah, those chewable ones.
So
I can taste them right now.
Why did you hate them so much?
If you had to take one, you would know they were the chewable ones. If they're the ones that you could just like swallow and get it over with, but I guess I was 5 years old, so I couldn't take those. I can taste them right now. That's like one thing, you know, like how smells, you will always like remember smells.
You remember that.
That taste, I can taste it right now. It was just so bad.
Well, I'm sorry you had to take those.
My little 5-year-old self was like, let's go throw these in the
imagine your parents like worried because you're low in iron and we keep they give her these iron supplements and she continues to be low in iron and we're like, what is wrong? We weren't making sure you were finishing off the pill there. And then I would get on to you about cutting your Barbie's hair because I explained the hair does not grow back.
Okay, but what happens is Barbies come with such long hair, and I'd be like, let me just give them a trim. But the trim would just end up being like, oh, it's not even, so I would cut it shorter, and it wouldn't be even, so I would cut it shorter and shorter and shorter. So it was like, I do remember that. It would never be perfect, so I had to keep cutting it till it was.
Yeah, you also separated your food like Monk.
I was Monk before.
And you used to always label your stuff too with a magic marker, a Sharpie. Your blinds upstairs. Sarah's blinds.
You can never get rid of those blinds.
Mm-mm. So the one thing though I'm most disappointed in you. So you get married, you get your own. Y'all have your own apartment, and you find a better deal. You're going to move to another apartment, and you're downsizing because you don't like the clutter.
Yeah, I don't like the clutter. It has a smaller place.
What happened to your husband's Hero Factory set?
It got taken to the dump, I'm pretty sure.
What was that?
It got taken to the dump, I'm pretty sure.
You threw it away. She threw it away.
I said, or maybe, let's just be hopeful. It got taken to like Goodwill, and some.
Well, if you donated it, I hope you at least donated it.
Maybe we donated it.
We'll say that.
Maybe we'll say that I donated it, and some little kid out there got it, and is just so thrilled to have that set.
Yeah, I don't even think you knew it was Lego.
I didn't. If you showed me that, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so it
doesn't look like Lego.
Yeah, we got a thing of Bionicles there, and it's Hero Factory similar to that, but don't tell.
I'm pretty sure that's what I told him. I'm pretty sure I said I don't think that's Lego. I would know. And he took my word for it. I
failed as a father.
He took my word for it because he was like, "Well, you would know everything about it." That's what it was. Now I remember now. That's why.
Oh man, what have I done? Because they didn't have. I don't think y'all didn't have the box. So, but yeah, I would have sold it for you. Oh,
it has sausages in it.
Sausages.
Okay, sorry.
She got distracted by her old house.
Okay,
but I forgive you for throwing away I mean, it's not the best theme in the world that Lego ever did.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now these days? Are you going to make YouTube videos?
I would like to. I'm not. I still get nervous, and I'm trying to figure out. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do videos of. So I kind of just do videos of everything from animals and.
You just keep experimenting.
I'm doing the shorts video. So which mine are a little bit too short. They're like shorter videos.
Shorts.
Short, yeah.
So the format for shorts has got to be vertical video, which I did some on my train channel, and I had people yelling at one? The Yoda videos. So yeah, hold up Grogu again. So
Grogu.
You grew up with your
Kitty.
Yeah, we used to. So episode 2. We used to watch episode 2. I've watched that Star Wars episode more than any other because she used to say kitty cat for Yoda.
He looked like a kitty to me. Every time I see him, they're like when we rewatched all the Star Wars, I was like, kitty.
Yeah, so just keep experimenting with it and find something that you're comfortable with doing.
I always ask for suggestions of what you would like to see. Well, the audience.
When you've made some funny TikToks, you've done your little cooking or showing your coffee TikToks, and you just do some of that on YouTube as well. And I think it'll work. I
feel like it's always the dumbest things that go viral, though.
Well,
I don't.
Imagine my shock when I see a 60-second video of somebody showing their dad's Lego collection, and it's like 1/20th of the size of ours. And I'm like, why didn't you do that?
It's like that one container over
there.
That's like how much.
It's like one section of the basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, you got this whole basement.
They're like, wow, we have one room full, just dedicated to Lego. We have a basement.
House. We have half a house.
Yeah. Literally.
So, yeah, you should do something like that. See, if you did it, it would get a lot of views. If I did it, nobody would watch it.
Yeah. So people would be like, what?
It's some reason your generation, if it's coming from people in your generation, it's more digestible, I think.
Well, I think it's like unusual too, and I don't know. See someone else like your age, I don't know, have something like that.
Old person.
They might be like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's weird, but
yeah,
typical.
Yeah. So
I get that though. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, just keep experimenting. I have a link to your channel in every one of my videos. Did you know that?
No.
No. I don't mention it in every video. But now, if you make a video that's I think people might relate to that are in my audience, I can let them know you did it. So anyway,
I have cute videos of a baby goat.
Yeah, do more videos with the goat.
I need to do more videos. We have 10 goats.
And just make them longer than 12 seconds.
You don't know how hard it is to hold that baby goat and have the camera. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot more goats. There's like 20 chickens surrounding you at the same time because we throw out the food for the goats, but the chickens like the food too. So all the chickens are like surrounding you.
Well, you should just film that, trying to film it, just like take your camera and be like, well, look at this.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. They're all cute.
Well, thank you for coming to visit your mom and dad.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you again.
We'll do more videos.
That sounds fun. I'll help you with some of yours too.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Love you, Sarah.
Love you.
Oh. I forgot to talk about my T-shirt. So you know that
you're wearing a different shirt every day.
Every day in my videos. So this is.
Wait, so you've gone through March, and you haven't run out of shirts?
No. And I got
you got that dinosaur shirt.
I got 82 shirts over there. And I got another drawer full of shirts. I got
You're
the shirts
going to go through the whole year.
I'm thinking about, so like if I get low on shirts, like regular t-shirts, I'm going to do like a dad shirt week.
Oh, yeah.
So get
you
this.
Have your suit. You can wear a suit shirt.
Your mom, so like you, she likes to keep clutter. And so I had in mind some shirts I was going to wear. And one day she was like, yeah, I was cleaning out the closet. And when I got home, I wasn't thinking about it. And she threw away some of my shirts. So I'm like, I got to keep all of my shirts down here. Hold them up where they can see them. Oh, I can't do Grogu's voice.
He's so cute.
I can do Grogu. Yoda's voice, but not Grogu. Say bye-bye, Grogu. I hope I was recording that last thing.
Oh my gosh, that would be... I told you to make sure.